Think about the worst moment of your life. Not a bad day. Not a rough week. The moment where everything you built just collapsed. A breakup. A job loss. A failure so complete you didn't know who you were anymore. Now imagine that happening on a ship, in the middle of the ocean. Everything you owned going underwater while you watched. That actually happened to a real person. And what he did next is the reason you're watching this 2,000 years later. His name was Zeno, and there's a good chance his ideas have already shaped how you think, how you handle pressure, and how some of the most respected people in history made their hardest decisions. He didn't figure it out in a classroom. He figured it out at rock bottom. Zeno was a merchant. He had money, status, a future. He loaded his ship with cargo, set sail, and then the sea decided it was not interested in his plans. The storm hit. The ship went down. Everything he had was gone. He washed up in Athens, soaking wet. Nothing in his pockets. No plan. Most of us would collapse, or spend all our energy trying to rebuild exactly what we lost. Zeno did neither. He walked into a bookshop. He picked up a scroll about Socrates, and something clicked. He walked up to the bookseller and asked, "Are there still men like this? Where can I find them?" The bookseller pointed to a philosopher passing outside. Zeno followed him. That's the whole turning point. A shipwreck, a bookshop, and a question. The philosopher was named Crates, and he gave Zeno an experience now called the Lentil Soup Test. He handed Zeno a bowl of lentil soup, the cheapest food in Athens, and told him to carry it through the busiest marketplace, in public, where everyone could see him. Zeno felt the shame immediately. He tried to hide the bowl under his cloak. Crates reached over and smashed it. Soup poured down Zeno's legs in the middle of the marketplace. Everyone turned and looked, and Crates said, completely calm, "Go on." Nothing happened. Zeno stood there, covered in soup, in front of everyone, and he realized nothing had actually happened. The world didn't end. The embarrassment came, and it was just fine. He'd been carrying an invisible weight his whole life, the weight of other people's opinions, and in that moment, he felt it lift. What is the bowl of soup you are hiding? Because I guarantee you have one. Something you're not doing, not saying, not trying, because of how it might look. You are the one giving other people power over you. They didn't take it. You handed it over without them even asking. And you can take it back. Zeno eventually went to a public porch in Athens, the Stoa Poikile, and started talking to whoever would listen. That's literally where the word Stoicism comes from. The porch. 3 tools, not philosophy. Things you can use this week. First, there are 2 kinds of things in your life. Things you control and things you cannot. Your effort, your attitude, your response, yours completely. The economy, what your boss decides, how someone feels about you, not yours. Almost all human suffering comes from trying to control the second category while ignoring the first. Next time something goes wrong, is this in my control or not? If yes, what's the best action right now? If no, the only thing left in your control is how you respond. Second, what happens to you and the story you tell about it are 2 completely different things. Zeno's ship sank. That's a fact. My life is over. That's a story. And stories can be rewritten. Think about the hardest thing that's happened to you. Something you thought you'd never get through. You got through it. At some point, you stopped telling the story that it destroyed you and started telling a different one. Zeno made that choice on the beach in Athens. You can make it too. Third, stop asking why this happened to me. Start asking, What is the best move from here? Why me pulls you backward. What next pulls you forward. Zeno lost everything. He didn't spend 20 years asking why his ship sank. He asked what next. And that question became a philosophy that shaped Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and leaders for 2,000 years. None of this is easy. Knowing other people's opinions don't control you is not the same as feeling that when someone criticizes you. This is not a quick fix. It's a practice. But every time you catch yourself asking why me and shift to what next, something moves. A little power comes back. The weight gets lighter. Whatever your shipwreck is, whatever you're standing in the middle of right now, you have more control over what happens next than you think. If this landed, share it with one person who needs to hear it. That's how ideas like this survive. I'll see you in the next one.